That trailer made me so mad.
Which one? The
Odyssey. It's like, I ought to see what the fuck is happening.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to today's episode where we will be looking at trailers.
Movie trailers. All right, let's go. Ooh, I'm excited.
Oh, yeah. Play the movie.
After years of war,
That journey.
no one could stand between my men and home. Not even me.
Cyclops.
Promise me you will come back. What if I can't?
When is it coming? 7/17. Oh, shoot.
I couldn't
I'm
see shit.
Well,
That was like all black. I don't mean like they didn't give anything away. They were just like, hey, here's darkness. I could see nothing. You were like Cyclops. I was like,
well, you can
where?
hear like the thudding and you can see like a figure.
It was a
But
cave. I was like, there's
I
a
do
bunch of
forget-
dudes in a
This
cave.
did remind me a lot about the book that I forgot. But I'm really excited to see how much of it is exactly what I envisioned.
I'm not excited at all. That I was so stoked. And then
You
I was
also
like,
don't have your glasses.
that has nothing to do with it. It was all black.
So do you watch movies in daylight or do you watch them at night? Do you watch Stranger Things in daylight or do you watch it at night?
Could.
We
I'm just
can't
saying,
see
if
anything.
you're dropping a trailer, I'm just saying, have you not seen like Sleepy Hollow? That movie is pure blackness. Like you cannot
And
watch
you don't
that
think
in
the
the day.
trailer was black?
Sure. What I'm
And same with
saying,
Stranger Things.
what I'm trying to say is that trailer was shitty. That was a crappy trailer.
I don't think it was crappy.
That was a terrible
It gave
trailer.
me glimpses of a lot of things.
Okay,
But for you as someone who has not read the book,
that's
it may be like, what is going on? It's hard for you to see, but we can't see it either. But it leaves room for imagination. It leaves room to not spoil a lot of the stuff that's going on. I personally liked it. It was a little bit, and in the best way. I don't remember the Odyssey ever being in daylight, really. Like, not a lot of it takes place in like scary situations, and I don't know. I liked it.
All right. So, no, didn't like it. I think you can't market a movie to only the people who have read the book. That is
It's not marketing for only those who read the book.
What you are saying, literally right now, what you were saying was, I read the book. It's cool. They're leaving it up to me thinking or whatever. It's like, okay, that's great that you have an idea of what's happening, but I don't know this story. You have to tell me, a dumbass who has never read this. So if you're gonna say that to me, you're gonna show me a trailer. Show me a trailer so that I'm like, yo, this is awesome. Show me Matt Damon in a Spartan hat, and he's like, hey, I'm guessing Anne Hathaway's his wife, and there's freaking Spider-Man hanging out, and then he's like,
Far from
yeah,
home.
he's like, yeah, these are my soldiers, and I gotta go home, and I can't get in my own way. Okay.
Who said that?
Thanks. He did. He said,
Matt Damon.
he said there was not fighting with my men. I'm not gonna get in my own way. And then his wife was like, come home. And he's like, but what if I can't? And that's it. I was like, okay, cool. I read that the tickets went on sale like crazy. And I was like, dude, that's crazy for someone like me. If you showed me that movie and you were like, we should go watch this movie, I'd be like, pass.
My thing is, yes, I did say if you have read the book, it leaves you to a lot of imagination. But that's kind of the good thing about it, is for someone who knows the book, you know how the story goes. So seeing such little information being given out, it helps us not see like, oh, okay, I know exactly how this is going to go. It's very vague. It's very
That's
enough
weird,
for me
though.
to wait for the movie and see how it really plays out.
That's weird though, because like,
Plus,
If-
it's the first trailer, right?
no, I've tried to talk like 5 times.
I let you talk this entire time.
Okay, go.
Run the tape. I let you talk this entire time.
I'll wait till you're done.
It's
Go
okay.
ahead.
I'm done.
What I was trying to, I will kill you. What I was trying to say is that if you're a fan and you're like, cool, they're like not showing us. What are you talking about? Like, you already know the story. That would be weird if you're like, hey, this is Odysseus and he's gonna go home after he fights the Cyclops and whatever. And then in the movie, it's like, oh, he doesn't actually. He becomes Batman. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy because that's not the story that you're anticipating. So for you who understands the movie, it would make sense that you're like, oh yeah, it wouldn't kill it for you if it showed you pieces of a story you
It did.
already know.
It showed the
How would that
Cyclops.
kill it? How would it kill it? That's the story.
Yeah, and it showed bits of it. It
Right.
didn't give everything, which is what I wanted.
Right. What I'm saying is for someone who doesn't know the story,
Yes.
it would behoove them to tell me something. Because right now, I don't want to watch that. That is stupid. That looked so dumb. And I'll probably get murdered by so many people for being a dumbass or uncultured, not knowing the story. But that was a giant letdown. I have been so stoked for this movie, and that was dumb.
I mean, didn't Street Fighter barely give any information?
Hell
it
no!
just gave like it just showed clips of what you would see in like a video game, and that was it. You don't see the storyline. You don't see what happens.
Okay,
you just
okay.
kind of see it.
Let me challenge that.
Okay.
I'll challenge that.
Okay.
Can you watch Street Fighter? Spoilers. If you watch Street Fighter, you see Ken, you see Ryu, you see Guile, you see Vega, you see Cammy. Is there any sort of storyline? Not really. But at least you see them. I have seen the like the characters or the
cast?
actors, the cast, and there's like 30 people, and I saw Matt Damon. Like Matt
Maybe
Damon
because
and
they're leaving interpretation who's playing what. They're probably not wanting to give away who is playing
You
what
can't
for
show
everything.
me 3 more people? I have no clue what's happening. Like, okay.
Agree to
Awesome.
disagree.
Yeah.
I think me being biased because I like the movie is why I personally don't hate that. Because I was like,
The fact that you even saw a Cyclops is crazy. You were like, Cyclops.
Go back.
And I was like, what? I was like, where?
oh man,
I did not see.
I can't like,
Doesn't let you skip forward?
no. Oh, I got it.
I mean, right there, he was making him happy.
Stupid. It's like so hard to drive.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there.
And home.
It's just dark.
Pitch black.
'Cause
I
it's
get,
nighttime.
I get it, and there's
Not even
it's
me.
cloudy. Even this is dark. They're like, I'm like, from who? Like, there you go. Awesome. That looks kind of cool. I'm assuming this is them in like the Trojan horse.
You hear boom, boom.
That giant head?
Yes, because the Cyclops is a big motherfucker.
That looked like a xenomorph from Alien.
Yeah, because it's not showing you the face.
How do you know that's a Cyclops?
Because I remember.
What if it's something else?
Because I know them. Because in the book, he's in the cave. But whatever. I guess because I've seen it, it's different. I'm sick and tired of this damn sticker getting stuck on me. Anyways, he doesn't like it. Move on to the next.
Okay. I'll eat my words if this movie comes out being awesome and I fall in love with it. But I was like, dude, do a little better with the trailer, please.
Be better.
Yeah, oh yeah.
America.
America's ass.
America's hand. It's like Anthony Mackie.
No. The fact that, I mean, it's him, yeah. The fact that they got him to come back is crazy. No way. I mean, yeah.
Oh, that's his. Oh!
Yeah, look at him.
It's funny because he's actually now a father, I think.
Ah. Damn, that's it? That's all they gave us?
America.
Hold on, leave it. Give me something. Oh, dude, come on. They were like, hey, Steve, come over here and hold this baby real quick. Like, what the hell?
They're leaving so little out.
Yeah, but we also don't pay attention to the leaks and the spoilers and stuff like that. So I'm sure there's a bunch of stuff out there. I'm not necessarily aware of it.
I love how your excuse for this one having very little is there's probably a lot of leaks. There's probably a lot of this. But when the Odyssey left nothing, you're like, man, I fucking hate this.
You know what it is? I could see him holding a baby. I wasn't like, what the hell is that? It's so dumb. That was so dark. Like, bro, what are you doing? That was clearly him on a motorcycle
Yeah, because
going to his house.
Avengers doesn't really take place often at night.
And if it did,
Plus,
it would be brightly lit. Or it would have something so I could tell what the hell is happening.
when do ships back in that day have light? When
The
do
whole- that- the
when
whole
do
trailer-
areas
that
in
trailer
the
was-
Odyssey, when do they often have light when there's darkness?
Are you
There are
kidding
no
me?
streetlights.
I have seen so many movies that take place on a ship at night, in a
back
cave.
then in that time.
Yeah,
time
in a
frame.
cave. Sure, you're telling. Come on, this is that was an artistic decision to keep it dark. Cool. You want to like say, hey, this is because that's how it was back in the day. But that's whatever. I remember watching a movie like it was called like The Viking or something. I can't remember what the hell it was called. It was with the Skarsgård brother, the buff one, and that movie made The Northman. That movie made no sense. It made no sense, but it was like archaic and barbaric. And that movie had so much light. Like I could see everything that was happening. Even though they were like
And it was,
mumbling
like,
and
old?
yeah, it took place in like way back in the day. I remember thinking like, what the hell am I watching? This is a crazy ass movie.
I want to see the trailer.
I will show you the trailer. Cause this was crazy. That Odyssey movie is crazy to me. Like the fact that like Northman. It has I think Ethan Hawke's in it. Northman trailer.
Your movie.
Yeah, your favorite.
Ethan Hawke.
This one right here. Northman. Okay? Rated R.
Oh.
My kingdom was stolen from me.
What? I can see perfect. Look at
There.
this. What are you
The
talking
first
about?
clip, we couldn't see anything. I can't see
knows
that.
only revenge.
This dude, come on, it's fire burning, some sort of battle. I can totally see what's happening. That's crazy. Look at this. Back in the day,
I can barely see. What is she? Is she in dirt?
that's a giant man.
Oh, see, I couldn't even tell.
Okay.
I was talking about the one on the floor.
Look, that's what I look like with my shirt off, too.
I can barely see anything. All I
He
see
just
is his
murdered.
body.
That's what you should be seeing. Look at this.
Nah, I saw nothing in that scene.
Come
Where
on.
he was in the cave?
But they're literally having, it's all battles. It's fights. Look at this. Yes. That was awesome. I could tell everything. And you know what? I don't know that story. I don't know that story at all. I've watched that movie and I still don't know what happened. But I could tell you that it was awesome. And from the trailer, that makes me want to watch it again. And I remember being incredibly like unsatisfied with that movie. But I would still watch it because that trailer kicked ass. And the Odyssey showed
It was
nothing.
very flat. It was very like, what's
100%
happening? Okay. But I don't agree with the fact about the lighting, because some movies are just darker movies.
Yeah, no, I agree. I maybe when we watch it on our TV and I have my glasses on, I might think differently.
And there's not a bunch of lights flashing at us and reflecting off of the device.
But it was just like, it also just, you know what? You could have that trailer in pitch black, and if it was like, hey, I fought with all these men and I'm trying to get home, but all these challenges are standing in my way. Oh, is that a Cyclops? That's crazy. Is that a what? I don't know what the story is. So I don't know what else he fights. And he's like, that's crazy too. We'll see what happens. And then he's like, gotta get home to my wife, Anne Hathaway, and my son, Spider-Man. And, you know, see you 7/17. And then it ended. And then I'd be like, whoa, I have an idea of what is happening. Versus what the hell that garbage was.
I think because the Odyssey is such a very well-known book that...
I have never heard.
Well, hold on. No, but it's a very well-known book. I mean, it has some of the most well-known Greek mythology gods and goddesses. And it's one of those books that, like, almost everyone's heard about or known about, that I don't think they really... Maybe that's why they left so little, because they're like, you know what this movie's about. You know what you're expecting. Like,
That doesn't make any sense.
I don't know. There's a lot of think of a book
That's
that
like, you know
everyone...
what? I will challenge that. That's like when Passion of the Christ came out, and they were like, hey, you know what? You know the story. And then just, that was it. Like, you're saying you don't need a trailer? You still need to show me what's
Yes,
happening.
I know.
I don't care how many people know what's happening. You
I
still
know
have to
that.
show me.
I get that. But you're over here being like, what is this movie about? And it's like, most people know what that movie's going to be about. So you wondering what that movie's about is...
I'll tell you what, I'll challenge that also. When our friends come over tonight, I'm going to ask everyone,
if they've seen the
do
Odyssey.
you know how
Okay.
the Odyssey goes? And I can guarantee you, all of them will say,
Mike will know.
nope.
Mike will know.
Mike will not know. Mike will be like a space odyssey? That's what he's going to say. He's going to think you're talking about Stanley Kubrick movie in space. That's what he's going to think. No one is going to know what you're talking
disagree.
about. Okay, $5. $5.
$5.
I don't want
I got
you
a
to-
quarter.
I don't want you to lose too much. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Nobody knows. And I'm not saying my friends are idiots, but they are. What I'm trying to say is that that's, even if that's true and everybody knows this story, you shouldn't market it that way. You should say, hey, this is a cool story about what happened in the old
I agree
days.
in that sense. But
Remember-
I think I was just going counter to
Yeah.
that claim of you
Yeah, I
being
agree.
like, what
I
is this
agree.
movie about? It's like, most people know what it's about. I think what the real thing is that people are looking in this trailer is not the storyline, but they want to see how it's going to look. So
Yeah.
I think that whole trailer, the focus is not telling the story, because most people who are looking into this movie know the story well enough, or at least have an idea of the story.
I don't know.
I think the main focus in this trailer should have been to see how it would be played out in an actual.
I think in like the world, like marketing, nobody would be like, "Hey, we should just keep it vague," because everybody knows that story. Like nobody
So what
says
about like
that.
the movie It? What if they barely showed anything in that movie, and you're like, "What the heck? What's going on?" You're gonna be like, "It's a clown. The clown is killing people." Like
But that's only
enough of the
right.
idea because of the book.
But that I never read the book.
I know you never read the book, but you knew.
I get that, but I would only want to watch it because it appeals to me as a consumer of what I like. That's not going to appeal to somebody else, like my mom or my dad. They'd be like, "I'm not watching that." But what if it was actually like a religious person that went to church every day? Like maybe she would watch it, but that isn't.
Oh my god!
You know what I'm saying? I know, but I'm saying like that. If you give more, you might get more people. You might get more people. Versus just being like, yeah, no, they got it. Like that's crazy.
Yes, but like I said last time, stating it, the purpose of the trailer for The Odyssey, in my opinion, is not to tell the story of what The Odyssey is about. The purpose of this trailer is to show you what the Odyssey is going to look like in this rendition of a film. That is my thing. Did they do a good job of showing it? I agree. Not really. But I don't think their purpose was to tell the story because it's such a well-known story. I think it gives a glimpse. You could tell they're on a journey. He's trying to go home, I guess. But
yeah, I'll meet you there.
But they can't give you too much. It's just because even when you read like a synopsis, all it says is Odysseus is on his way home from the war, and during that journey home, which is I think like 10 years, he encounters a lot of obstacles. It doesn't give you a lot in general because the purpose is you have to find out as you're reading, as you're watching the movie.
If this trailer was black and it said literally that, and then it showed me the trailer, I'd be fine. I'd be like, oh, okay, cool. That thing explained to me. That's you telling someone who's never known that story. Mm-hmm. So I've told you this story. I know, but I'm saying even with the little bit of information you gave me, I still had no idea. Mm-hmm. So what about the guy who's no clue? He's gonna be like, okay, like.
I mean, they do have time for another trailer.
100%.
They barely
they're gonna.
Anything.
Same thing with the Captain America. Yeah. They're just like, hey, come over here and hold this baby.
I mean, wasn't their first trailer just revealing like the cast?
That was just an announcement.
Oh.
But I mean, I think Captain America, I'm stoked, and yeah, it didn't tell me anything. So I'll also say like that's weird. Like, but for me, it's like I think that
bringing someone back from the quote unquote dead.
They're doing it
means it's like it's big that you need someone.
Yeah, they probably are like we need to make some money.
Oh yeah, but I think like in the sense of like, oh, you could tell this battle's gonna be tough because you had to bring in someone who is practically retired to come back.
The trippy thing is, I don't want to get too much into it, but basically at the end of Endgame, they show Steve old.
Yeah.
So I mean that means that in that like he would have been like, hey, you don't know this yet, but we actually fight some more, right? Like, he could have said something, but obviously it's a movie and yada yada. But I'm excited. That was cool. Yeah, so excited for Doomsday, and then the other one, Odyssey.
Meh. I'm excited.
So yeah. So, anyways, that was a long rant. So we'll catch you guys later. If there are any other trailers that you know of that we're not aware of, please hit us up, let us know, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Bye.
Later.
Okay, you're like...
that trailer made me so mad.
Which one?
The Odyssey? It's like, I ought to see what the fuck is happening.